Who remembers what happened in 2003 in Silicon Valley? Yeah, we all had bubble gum on our face, right? Yeah, the bubble burst, and it was absolutely the worst time in the world to start a company, right? Nobody wanted to work at a startup. Nobody wanted to invest in a startup. Nobody wanted equity in a startup. The whole valley was in this low energy state. And it turned out it was absolutely the best time in the world to start a company, because all the real entrepreneurs were still with us, and all the vacationing entrepreneurs were back doing other things. Like any company, we had to build a great team, and the first 10, 20 people in the company were just rock star engineers, marketing people, people who really wanted to make a difference and do something interesting and unique.
You're one of the first kind of freemium enterprise software apps, if I recall.
Yeah, it was a little accidental, right? I think when you create a really simple solution to a complex problem and you first put it in front of a customer, they often don't believe you. They don't believe it'll work. And we had this problem. We created a search engine for machine-generated data, so humans could understand what all this complex machinery was doing simply by searching. And when we gave it to customers and said, look, this is what we built, they kind of laughed at it and said, well, I've spent $5.5 million on IBM software and $1 million on the maintenance contract alone. How's this thing going to do better than that? And so we gave it to them for free. And we said, well, just try it. And they liked it. And they came back for more. And we said, well, if you want to use it more, you got to pay us a little something. And they paid us something, and then they started using it more. And we said, well, pay us a little more. And the whole thing just kind of built on itself.
Should I start a company with my best friend?
Who thinks you should start a company with your best friend? Well, the 3 people that have their hands up are right. And I'll tell you why. If you're serious about this entrepreneurial stuff, this is a 7-day-a-week, 365-day-a-year kind of activity. You're not going to have time for any other friends. So you might as well have at least one good friend. No, but seriously, there's a man named Jeffrey Smart who's written a book called Who, and it's required reading in our first quarter curriculum. And it's all about A-player mentality. And he's done research over 40 years and discovered the #1 thing that identifies successful employee populations and customers is people, when surveyed, will say they have a best friend at work. They spend more time at work, they get more creative, they work harder, they think out of the box more often. And this is, completely orthogonal to what I learned at business school, although I didn't go to Haas. So
there you go. What's the thing they should do to find a billion-dollar startup?
Is follow your passion, right? Find something you're super passionate about, and whether it's something you want to create or a problem that you want to solve. And obviously, like you guys teach in the Lean Launchpad, get out and talk to customers. We didn't have Lean Launchpad back in 2003 when we started Splunk, but we did have something, and that was the 3 of us had started 2 companies before, and one of them we were way ahead of the market with our technology, like 10 years. We spent the first 14 months of that company at Splunk just talking to customers. We interviewed 62 data center managers, anybody that would talk to us. And of course, every customer you talk to, you get 2 more names to talk to. We videotaped them. We still have them in the archives at the company. And it was just an invaluable body of knowledge that we based so many things in the company on.
Fantastic. All right, Michael, thank you.